And I told you what people were saying out in the community. They said, that's a church. They won't have the Democratic Party. They won't have the money. They won't have the resources. They won't have the know-how. They won't have the community. They won't have the press. They won't have the unions. They won't have any of the things that you need in order to run a successful campaign. But what they didn't understand is that we had God.
If it pleases the king, and if your servant has found favor in his sight, let him send me to the city in Judah where my fathers are buried, so that I can rebuild it. God gave Pastor a vision. He gave him a vision for the 14th district. When Pastor surveyed the walls, and he saw that the walls were down, and that the city lied in ruins, and that the city was down, he had compassion in his heart. He prayed to the Lord. The Lord gave him the vision for that territory. But not only did he give him the vision, he gave him everything that he needed to be victorious in the battle. Everything.
What God will do. Amen. And I'm going to tell you, I know my twin. Okay? And he knows me also. And I want to tell you, he's a man of integrity. He's a man of honesty. Don't listen to what they say. And that's how they stand. They say. Let me tell you, he's a man that is here to serve the city as a man of God.
Praise God. Hallelujah. I'm caught up. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm caught up. Amen. I am, and this is not fleshly, but I am so proud. I was walking with Fernando down the sidewalk, and people were waving, and people were shaking hands, and I was back there like a bodyguard. And I was like, this is awesome. This is awesome.
And I just want to thank everyone here for the victory. That was so sweet. It was so sweet. So I just want to say thank you. It was well deserved. It's something that's well needed. And this district will never, ever be the same. Thank you. God bless.
I've been a resident here for 25 years, born and raised in Bailey House, one of the projects in the community. And I've seen council members go, come, and do nothing. But I saw it. I came to the church the first day here, and I saw the love, I saw the commitment. And I went back to the chairman and I said, we have to do Pastor Fernando Cabrera. Along with Betty, I remember sitting at that table and said, we have to do Fernando Cabrera. We need a voice in the 14th Council District. We've been neglected for many years.
I can't tell you how happy I am because I know, for 5 years being on the community board and having no representation, fighting for things and not having somebody at City Hall who even had the ability to show up to City Hall was really telling.
Before he was councilman, he was working in these streets. Before he was a councilman, he was our pastor. And he will always be our pastor. Politicians serve for a term, but a pastor serves for a lifetime. Let's give a warm welcome to our pastor, Dr. Fernando Cabrera. Come on, somebody, give God the glory. Give God the glory. This ain't about me. This is about him. Glory.
The first thing that I want to encourage you this morning is this. Dare to dream big dreams. Dare to dream big dreams. Never allow anyone, never allow someone, never let a group of discourage you from dreaming big dreams for the glory of of God. Can somebody say amen?
Yeah, what I want to share with the people is that now we are ready for the promise of new leadership. Now we're ready for a brand new beginning, a fresh new start. Now we're ready to have the jobs, the good living, fair wages, jobs for our people. We have opportunity now that are going to arise for our young people. We're going to be able to have youth centers that are going to really cater to the specific needs of our young people. We're going to be able to have an office that is going to address the issue of homelessness and affordable housing. We're going to be able to come in and to have a strategic plan that is going to deal with the 253 streets that we have in District 14.
Fernando Aquino was a communication consultant for the campaign, Fernando Cabrera's campaign. It's a different thing when you are working for money than when you are really working for someone that you believe in. And I think that was the case with Fernando Cabrera, that people got engaged, the church, the community, the people that really believe that this district can be better served.
You know, the people are excited. You know, people are excited because they realize that, you know, he may not agree on every issue. He's not asking for agreement on every single issue, but he listens and he sits and he engages people. You'll see that. You'll see that when you get to talk to him and get to meet him and get to see him on the city council.